Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family to the Paris Saint-Germain versus AC Milan preview. If there are AC Milan fans here, welcome. And in this video, I'll be going through the lineups for both teams. I'll be looking at their form in their respective league and how much this game matters for both clubs in this season's Champions League. Obviously, this is the third game of this group stage, played this Wednesday, the 25th of October, 2023, 21 p.m. That's French time for everybody at the Parc des Princes. Here are the quick time zones if you want to pause the video and look at your time zone. Obviously, AC Milan came into this game from a 1-0 defeat versus Juventus at home, and they've lost their first spot in Serie A with this defeat, now sitting second behind Inter Milan in the table and only 1 point ahead of Juventus right behind them. Absentees coming into this game will be Chukwueze and Ismail Ben Nasser, with the two big headline players missing this game. Sportiello, Robin Loftus-Cheek and Caldara will also be missing this game from AC Milan. And here's the predicted lineup for AC Milan. Ignon in goal with Thiaw and Tomori as the two centre-backs, Calabria and Theo Hernandez as the two full-backs, with Yassin Adli, Musa and Reijnerd as the midfielders. And up in attack we have Mr. Captain America, Mr. Pulisic, Olivier Giroud, and obviously Rafael Leao. And here's how their lineup would look like. It will be a simple 4-3-3. Reijnerd, Musa and Adli in the midfield, Pulisic and Leao on the flanks, Giroud up top. It's a simple Milan lineup. Obviously, they're still missing Ben Nasser. They're a player that left them last season, shockingly, Sandro Tonali. So their midfield is their big weakness. And, you know, we often talk about that our midfield is young, it's unexperienced. We're facing now a midfield that's younger than our midfield and much more unexperienced. So we should be coming into this game feeling as clear favorites ahead of this AC Milan team, with all due respect. Obviously, they will still have some great weapons. Former Paris Saint-Germain player, Mike Maignan there in goal. He can be unstoppable in some games, and who knows what Tomori and Thiaw can do as a centre-back partnership. I mean, both agile, both quick, both reading the game really well, and obviously they got Theo Hernandez, who can always be a dangerous weapon, both in counterattacks and defensive contributions. But obviously the ones to watch from the AC Milan side, it just has to be Rafael Leao, won Serie A MVP 2 seasons ago, and has and will always carry this AC Milan team. And that's what all AC Milan fans are praying for, that Rafael Leao has a crazy game and manages to get something in this game. Moving on to Paris Saint-Germain, obviously we're sitting third in Ligue 1 Uber Eats. We're climbing steadily, game by game. We're going up the ladder, and it's looking positive for Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, we just came from a 3-0 victory over Strasbourg at the Parc des Princes. A lot of key players resting in that game, as Manuel Ugarte, Ousmane Dembele, Milan Skriniar, and Achraf Hakimi and Randal Kolomouani, who will all be ready for this huge tie versus AC Milan. And these are the missing players for PSG in this game. Nuno Mendes and Presnel Kimpembe are the only two players that will miss this game. Asensio will feature in the squad, but will most likely not get any minutes in this game. Whilst Warren Zaire-Emery, even though he missed training and missed last game versus Strasbourg, he will still be pushed into the squad, with him returning to training earlier today. And here's Paris Saint-Germain's predicted lineup. Obviously in goal, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Marquinhos and Milan Skriniar as the two centre-backs. Achraf Hakimi and Lucas Hernandez as the two fullbacks, Vitinha, Ugarte and Warren Zaire-Emery in the midfield, and up top Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. And it was between Gonçalo and Randal Kolomouani. I guess Kolomouani because he was rested versus Strasbourg. And this is Paris Saint-Germain lineup in this game. Obviously it will be the 4-2-4 we've seen throughout the season, with Vitinha taking that left hand side, a pivot of Warren and Ugarte. If Warren does not make the starting 11, Fabian will be in the pivot alongside Manuel Ugarte. But apart from that, these are stuff we've been seeing throughout this entire season, and we have so many strengths in this team, and I barely see any weaknesses. As I said, the midfield, we win that. The attack versus their defense, we win that, and their attack versus our defense, we win that. Apart from a bit scared on that right hand side, where we have Hakimi, who pushes up a lot. Marquinhos as well has been a weakness, especially in that Newcastle game. So Rafael Leao and Giroud, if they can link up on that left hand side, it would be very dangerous for Paris Saint-Germain, and that is what what we have to defend for. Obviously, the ones to watch for Paris Saint-Germain in this game, it's Kylian Mbappe. After his horrible stinker versus Newcastle United, I'm fully expecting him to have a huge performance in this game. Allez Mbappe. Obviously, managers coming into this game, Lucho, Luis Enrique, and Pioli coming into this game. Pioli, he will look at this game as a big game because Pioli, for a very long time now, has always been, if you lose this game, if you do this, if you do more bad, you will get sacked. And he knows that a Champions League disqualification will get him sacked. So he knows he definitely has to win this game. Same goes for Luis Enrique. After that 4-1 defeat versus Newcastle United, he definitely has to come up with something better. And obviously, in the Champions League table at the moment, Paris Saint-Germain sits only 1 point ahead of AC Milan, whilst AC Milan on 2 points, 2 draws from 2 games. Not good enough, and Paris Saint-Germain losing that game versus Newcastle was totally unacceptable. So both teams will come into this game fighting for a win, but obviously I got Paris Saint-Germain winning this game 3-1. A Kylian Mbappe special hat-trick that silences all his haters, including myself. Pulisic getting the goal for AC Milan in this game. Let me know, guys, what's your prediction for Paris Saint-Germain versus AC Milan? I'm really excited and hyped for this game. We have to do something big here. Allez, allez, allez Paris!